Hey everybody, Sal Gomez here. It is October the 2nd, 2022, and for the first time that I can recall, the Vineland Drive-in is going to close, reportedly for the season, which is a first for me as far as I know. So I thought I would pay a visit one last time and say goodbye to the old girl for the winter, maybe. Excuse my lens for being a little harsh and dirty, but let's give her one last visit, and we'll wish her farewell, and hopefully we'll see her soon. Copyright. So, they're not showing any first run movies tonight, except for The Woman King. And they all started 20 minutes ago, but that wasn't the point of coming tonight. The point was to come and pay a visit, pay admission one last time, and say hello to the girl, and say goodbye to the girl. This is Monster House. Yes, you've seen Monster House before, but anyway, the old girl's been trying to stay alive. Sadly, she was dumped by Pacific Theaters, and from what I understand, every how do you say, every indication that it was a Pacific Theater has been taken out of the theater. There's no signage, no nothing. So I'm told Jeepers Creepers is over there on that screen, and then behind me is The Woman King. Theater 2 is not playing tonight, or for the near future. And I will just turn my car this way. And I'll just hang here for a few minutes. Let's turn the car off. And now, the problem for me is at the drive-in theater, especially if it's a dark film. See, in the years past, and I'm sure maybe a lot of you know, years ago, they used to make films for drive-ins. They were special prints so that the light could shine through it brighter, and you get a better picture. And then over the years, through the late 70s and early 80s, they stopped doing that because there was no need to send them special prints, because the drive-ins were not considered first-run theaters. It wasn't until they plexed a lot of these drive-ins, I mean, they came 2, 3, and 4 screen drive-ins. Orange County had a, oh gosh, what was it? I think Orange County, right across the freeway from where the Anaheim Stadium is, they had a huge drive-in. I want to say 10 screens. It was gigantic. Could be wrong, could be less, but it was big. Yeah, so they all started falling on the wayside, and then when they needed to convert to digital, because there was a Hollywood mandate that they weren't going to make any prints anymore, a lot of those drive-ins closed up because they couldn't afford the price of the projector. But the Vineland did. They converted, along with the Mishitiki, which is down the road in the Inland Empire, and the rest of that were not local, but to Southern Cal. They all converted over to digital. But, you know, it's a long throw for these drive-in projectors, and so these projector bulbs, I'm going to call them that, they need to be changed even more frequently than they would normally inside of a walk-in or something. So yeah, so it's my understanding that the drive-in's going to close for the season, fingers crossed, reopen again next summer, and then in the interim months there will be technicians here checking the equipment, making sure everything runs properly, and so when they decide to come back up and open, everything is going to be ready to go. So with that being said, I just wanted to stop by real quick and say goodbye to the old girl. She was my stopping ground for a lot of years. She was where I brought my kids when they were babies and growing up. You know, this was my hometown when I moved to this area in the, when was it? The early 90s. And so I called this drive-in home a lot. And especially now with my physical issues with my autoimmune and stuff, I can't walk very well or walk far. I don't have to walk anywhere. I just drive my car over here and sit here and watch a movie. All right, folks, that's it for tonight. I wished a lot of us could have sent her off with more fanfare, but fingers crossed she'll be back next summer. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.